Welcome back. Now, 2024 has been a year to remember for Tamil Nadu's electronics manufacturing sector. For the second year running, the state topped India's electronics export order book. Now, on Rewind 2024, CNBC-TV18's Jude Sannith revisits some of the key milestones that led to the state's electronics production boom and reports that, going by estimates, the state is set to repeat its stellar performance in 2025 as well.
For the second year running, Tamil Nadu stood out as India's top exporter of electronics goods. At $9.56 billion in FY24, the state's value of electronics exports was double than that of Karnataka and Uttar Pradesh, and the export orders it has received between April and September 2024 are already above $6 billion. In April, Tamil Nadu not only secured the pole position in electronics exports for the previous fiscal, but also registered a whopping 78% growth over its own numbers in the previous year. Incidentally, the state accounted for $9.56 billion in electronics exports out of a total national electronics export order value book of $29.12 billion. This meant that the state approximately accounted for 1 out of every 3 rupees that India earned in electronics exports through all of FY24. So it comes as no surprise that the state's electronics sector repeatedly made headlines through the year. Investments from Salcomp, Pegatron and Foxconn fructified, and as their plants commenced production, they added extra thrust to the state's export engine. And in September, American communications major Cisco launched its first Indian plant in Sriperumbudur in partnership with global electronics manufacturer Flex.
Cisco's partnership and the announcement made a huge difference, not just for Flex in India, but also in industry in itself. High technology products, highly skilled workforce, labor force, as well as the talent. And last but not the least is the manufacturing ecosystem, which means the supplier ecosystem as well.
It's this strong and fast-growing supplier ecosystem that the state government is banking on to fuel the brisk growth in electronics exports. It hopes the number will cross $12 billion in FY25, and that's just for starters.
The already existing infra will take us to 12 now, but what we are seeing is more down the value chain coming in, more components down the value chain. The entire supply chain probably, if possible, of Apple is something which we are all looking at. But the next year would be, we are looking at really bigger numbers. Right now we are at 35% of India's output, right? We would definitely want to go up.
The groundwork for this is already in place. In January, Tata Electronics announced an investment of 7,000 crore rupees towards expanding its components plant in Hosur. Further, Taiwanese electronics major Foxconn has committed 13,000 crore rupees in further investments, and US-based Jabil has promised 2,000 crore rupees. This means Tamil Nadu will soon host 4 of the biggest global suppliers of tech giant Apple, and as more come in, $12 billion in exports may be just a portion of what the state clocks in 2025. In Chennai, Jude Sannith.
Interesting there from Jude.